gentlemen, welcome on in. It is your Boulevard Home Game of the Week here on the Fan Sports Network. Caden Formaster, Chris Nelson with you here on the broadcast this evening from Desert Hills High School as the Desert Hills Thunder getting ready to take on the Hurricane Tigers here in the Thunderdome on a Friday night. Chris, we got ourselves a good game. Two teams here that are both sitting with 6 wins, both with 1 win so far, undefeated, you could say, in region play. Should be a good one here at Desert Hills High School.
Can I just say that, in my opinion, Region 9, the best region in all of 4A, okay? And usually it's dominated by the St. George schools, well, at least recently.
Sure.
Okay? And this year, what do we have? Number 3 in the RPI, right? 3 or 4.
I believe so.
3 or 4 in the RPI, the Hurricane Tigers. Region 9, better than ever because the Hurricane Tigers are a part of it this year.
Yeah, you know, Hurricane last year was one of the bottom 2 in the region. And this year, they've made their way all the way back up, and now they're sitting at, again, top of the region. So, you know, to see them at the top from being at the bottom last year, it's a good swing in the right direction for them, and I love seeing that.
Excellent to see H-Town and the Hurricane Tigers looking good. Now, it's the beginning of the season. We're just getting going on region play. It's real nice that they're number 3 in the RPI. It's real nice that they beat Dixie for what, maybe the first time in how many years that they beat Dixie the other night. But this is the kind of games where the rubber meets the road. They're here, they're at the Thunderdome, they're taking on Desert Hills. Let's see what will happen. Let's see if Hurricane is really as good as everyone says they are. Are they the team to beat, so to speak, in the region? I think after Hurricane, it gets pretty tight.
Yeah.
I think the rest of the teams, except for maybe Cedar, but the rest of the teams, I think it's a bit of a toss-up, right?
Sure. I mean, I think it is. I feel like there's a lot in Region 9 here where we just don't know what it is yet just because we're still young in the season. Most teams have only played 9 or 10 games, and once they start playing against each other, we're going to learn more. We already have a few games under our belt here, but games like this will be a really good deciding factor into who's really on top, who's kind of settling into the middle ground. Both of these teams, obviously, with already 1 win, that's going to help them stay towards the top. But, Crimson Cliffs is going to be a tough team to beat, and they've got a game tonight. We've got a team like Snow Canyon, not a lot of wins on the season, but they could be scrappy, so you don't know what they're going to bring. And then, obviously, you throw in a team like Dixie, who lost to Hurricane, but they're very well coached. They got a lot of talent. They did really well through the preseason. Maybe they start to find their way back into it as well. So there's a lot of unknowns.
I think you forgot about the Pineview Panthers.
Pineview Panthers as well.
Our boy, Coach Amico, he's got the Panthers playing a lot better in recent years, and Pineview could be a little bit of a force as well.
Yeah, led by Adam Moore over there at Pineview. He's quite the shooter, and plenty of good talent there. Caleb Schmidt as well has come back as another leader on that team, and he can go and score. So there's a lot of really good talent here in Region 9, and a lot of it really emerging this year, where last year a lot of seniors were kind of headlining the talent. So we're starting to see more and more kind of coming out now through the last 10 games of or should I say these first 9 or 10 games of this season. So it's been fun. Welcome on in. Boulevard Home Game of the Week here for you. Pre-game show today is brought to you by some of our great local partners like Findlay Subaru. You can check out the all-star lineup on the savings side of the freeway. Visit findlaysubaru.com. And check out Buck's Ace Hardware. There are 3 locations across southern Utah. I went and saw their location in Hurricane, the brand new one that just opened.
Bro,
that's a beast of a store.
I was there for their grand opening kind of ribbon cutting, and what a store. I mean, we got a great Hurricane team. They can go buy all their supplies and all the stuff they need from clothes to camping gear to hunting gear right there right there in Hurricane. That is an amazing store.
Yeah, go check out Buck's Ace Hardware, 3 locations here in southern Utah. Speaking of clothes, though, Down East Clothing as well. Go check out Down East, whether that's clothes, they got that too, you're right. But they also have, of course, home decor, a lot of furniture as well. Go check out Down East. Honolulu Grill.
Oh, come on.
One of our favorites.
Let's go.
They're on the corner of 700 South, 700 East with your favorite Hawaiian dishes. Make sure you try their original Kava Aid and Grass Creek Construction, building with integrity. Visit grasscreekconstruction.com.
Shout out Grass Creek Construction. Thanks for helping us out.
Absolutely. All right, we're going to take a quick break. We'll be back with more pregame when we return here on the Fan Sports Network.
Need an appliance or two? AWP's got you. Check out the remodeled expansive showroom, highlighting the Cafe series with colors like matte black, matte white, and modern glass. Make your kitchen stand out. Come see the local boys at AWP across the freeway from the Bloomington Walmart.
Welcome to the Back Nine. We bring the world's best courses to you. Elevate your game at any time with 24/7 access to top-tier golf technology and expert PGA instructors available. Back Nine Golf is a place to improve your swing for all ages. Join us today.
Best Friends Animal Sanctuary in Kanab is open daily for free family fun. Take a tour, volunteer, hike a trail, or bring home a new best friend. Visit Best Friends today for magical memories that'll last forever.
Create your own relaxing, comfortable space. Boulevard Home offers the guaranteed best prices on furniture, appliances, mattresses, and more. And buy with no interest financing. Shop Boulevard Home, because home is who we are.
You could wander around a warehouse store forever and never find the one thing that could make all the difference. A helpful face? Now that's something to consider. Everything your local Bucks A stands for is written on our faces. Welcoming, neighborly, knowledgeable. When you're in need of a helpful face, visit one of our 3 Southern Utah locations.
Today's game is brought to you by Boulevard Home, Wilkinson's House of Lighting, Coral Canyon Golf Course, and City of St. George Recreation.
Welcome back in, everybody. Boulevard Home Game of the Week here on the Fan Sports Network. Caden Formaster here, Chris Nelson, hanging out on the broadcast.
Can I just say, okay, this is one of my first broadcasts on the Fan Sports Network.
Yeah.
And is there anything more fun than a Friday night in December at the Thunderdome, Desert Hills, Hurricane? I mean, it's just, this is like, talk about core memories as a child. Me watching this kind of stuff when I was a kid. I mean,
did they have good basketball in South Dakota?
Oh yeah, it's cold. So what else are you gonna do? All right, you're gonna go inside and you're gonna hoop it up.
That's fair.
I mean, think about like the South Dakota State Jackrabbits. That's a good team. Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. Anyways, they play good football too. Sorry, I got off track. I am just absolutely jazzed. Hello.
Hey, they won last night.
Oh, my gosh. No way. They were up by like 30, and they almost blew it. Anyways,
that's right.
I'm just so jazzed to be here, to be a part of this. I appreciate you asking me. And what are we doing? We're doing Star Watch? Is that what this is called?
Yeah, let's get to our Findlay Subaru Star Watch.
Watch these graphics, everybody, if you're watching the stream.
There you go. Let's start with Hurricane side. Brigham Kemp is going to be our Star Watch. He's averaging right now 16.9 points per game with 5 rebounds, over 5 assists. Shooting 50% from the floor and 36% from 3. That is efficiency.
Brigham Kemp is the key for Desert Hills. They have got to get to Brigham Kemp. They've got to slow him down. They've got to make some of the other members of the Hurricane Tigers take the game over. They can't just leave it to Brigham Kemp.
The other thing here, I'm calling him this. This is it. With Brigham Kemp as the leader, this is Brigham and the boys right here.
Brigham and the boys.
I like that name for this Hurricane team this year.
I like
calling them Brigham and the boys. On the other side for Desert Hills, the key to the game here for them and their Findlay Subaru Star Watch is going to be Ben Chase right now, averaging 11 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists per game. Shooting really well at 44 and 32. He's been a leader on this team now, even for a couple of years. Maybe the stats aren't exactly where he wants it, but he's still a leader on this team, and they're still getting wins with him.
I feel like you could have chose a number of people on Desert Hills. There's several people. They have a well-balanced attack, but Ben Chase is definitely somebody to watch.
Absolutely. As a team, you can check out the side-by-side here for both of these teams. Hurricane kind of leading the stats a little bit more so here. They got more in the points per game category with 67 to 53.6 for Desert Hills. They're leading in rebounds at 33. Desert Hills is sitting at 24 a game on average. Assists, Hurricane almost double there.
See, and that's to me is the big thing with Hurricane is they're distributing the ball. They're moving it around. They're running the plays. 12.6 assists per game is a big deal.
Absolutely. All right, we're going to pause for the national anthem. We'll be back right after this.
Your child's sports journey starts with the City of St. George Recreation. From their first steps on the court or field to becoming a star player, our youth sports programs are here to develop talents and teamwork skills. So get out and play. Check out all the sports and get signed up at sgcityrec.org.
We love giving back to our community, and over the years, we have provided vehicles for families in need, supported local charities, and helped train our first responders. Dealer Collision, your place for collision repair.
You could wander around a warehouse store forever and never find the one thing that can make all the difference. A helpful face? Now that's something to consider. Everything your local Bucks Ace stands for is written on our faces. Welcoming, neighborly, knowledgeable. When you're in need of a helpful face, visit one of our 3 Southern Utah locations.
Remember when Down East was all scratch and dent furniture? Your go-to for dorm rooms, kids' rooms, and first homes? Well, the times have changed and Down East has changed with you. Down East is proud to offer our beautiful collection of high-quality furniture designed to elevate your space and make a statement. From stylish sofas and dining tables to cozy bedroom collections. If you're starting fresh or looking to upgrade, Down East has everything you need to create the home you'll love.
Hey St. George, this is Brian. I'm the new owner of your local Everbowl. Looking for a delicious, nutritious meal? Come to Everbowl. Our acai bowls are packed with superfoods to fuel your day. And it's where Region 9 sports fans fuel up.
Fabulous Freddy's is the locals' choice for a full-service car wash. It's fast. Have your car washed in just 20 minutes or less. Fabulous Freddy's always keeps it clean inside and out with 2 Southern Utah locations as well as in Vegas, Lehigh, and Sandy.
Oh, hello, Italian nightclub from Jimmy John's. Ciao, freshly baked bread piled with Italian-style meats. Hey, hand-sliced veggies. Am I obsessed with this sandwich? Yeah. So what if I am? Jimmy John's. Order online or on the app.
Today's game is brought to you by Appliance Wholesalers Plus, Bucks Ace Hardware, Dealer Collision, and Finley Subaru.
Welcome back inside the Thunderdome, getting ready for the starting lineups here. Brought to you by House of Jump. We're looking for a dunk as well. If we can get a dunk, that's 1 hour free jump time when you text in the word dunk to their text line. So that could be phenomenal.
If either team gets a dunk, you get some free jump time.
I believe so.
Is that what you're saying?
That's the plan.
What?
That's the plan. Let's get a dunk
I am
tonight.
going to go absolutely bananas if we get a dunk.
Checking out the starting lineups. We do have one substitution here. Excuse me. We're going to go here to starting lineups. Instead of Colton Andrus for Desert Hills, it is going to be number 3, Freeman Springer. But outside of that, for the Hurricane Tigers, Brigham Kemp, Quinn Gubler, Ty Gubler, RJ Hurst, and Callan Hughes. For the Desert Hills Thunder, Mason Rasmussen, Chaz Holbrook, Freeman Springer, Ben Chase, and Jack Openshaw.
I got to say that one of not the secrets, but one of the keys for Desert Hills, they got to keep Callan Hughes off the glass. Leads the team in rebounds. Important to keep him off the glass. I will say, too, Desert Hills, they got a hype video playing on a big screen. This place is electric.
Yeah, this place gets hopping.
Let's go.
It gets hopping around here, absolutely.
Going with a little Thunderstruck for the intros. Do we know the name of the mascot?
I assume Thor.
Thor. It looks like a Thor. Looks like a Chris Hemsworth.
It's a Christmas Chris Hemsworth Thor now. It's got a Santa hat on today.
Unfortunately, they asked me if I could play the role of Thor.
And they said,
I was like, I got a game. I got to call the game.
Yeah,
so they were like, you have the perfect physical
you have the physique
stature
for it.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah.
Again, starting lineups coming at you here for Desert Hills. We're going to be tipping things off here shortly. I got to say, though, the tail end of the JV game was electric. Went into overtime. Hurricane went down and hit a big 3 to tie things up. And then after that, Hurricane kind of just ended up pulling away with some free throws. And Desert Hills could not get back into it. And they ended up winning by 4. The Tigers got the JV win by 4 points. Desert Hills had a couple of chances to at least try to hit a 3 and make it a little closer, but they just could not get one to go down.
Yeah, that was a fun game because it looked like Desert Hills had control for most of the game, and then Hurricane scrapped their way back in and got to it. That's why we're starting about 10 minutes late on the varsity game. And I am excited, Caden Formaster.
I'm excited too. So let's get to it. Tip-off coming at you here. We've got on one side Callan Hughes for the Hurricane Tigers. Tigers in black. And Jack Openshaw with the Thunder in white. Put 8 minutes on the clock. Here we go. Hurricane Tigers again. Black and red. 6 wins on the season so far. The Thunder with 6 wins on the season so far. Should be a good matchup here tonight at the Thunderdome. Here we go. Tip goes in the air and into the hands of the Tigers. It's RJ Hurst controlling it as he takes it up top, behind the back on the dribble, passes it off to Quinn Gubler. Picks up at the top of the key. And it's Kemp now controlling it. The leading scorer here for the Tigers on the drive, puts on the brakes, turnaround Jay, catches the front of the rim, no good. Offensive rebound, back up, and in for the Tigers for 2. That's Ty Gubler getting the first bucket as Ben Chase goes on the drive, spins, puts on the brakes, goes up with the left hand off the glass, and that's good for Ben Chase.
Excellent up and under using the left hand. Don't know if he's always left-handed, but he used the left hand right there. That was a beautiful move.
On the other side here, it's the Tigers. Hughes hands it off to Gubler, back to Hughes. Gets it to RJ Hurst, who's going to reset here. Picked up by Ben Chase. Taken to the left side to Ty. Has to find somewhere to go with it. Tries to get it out. Stolen away by Jack Openshaw on the drive. 2-on-1. Hesitates. Catches the rim and in. Callan Hughes goes down and he is hurt. Looks like he's holding his leg, his knee. I don't think we caught the replay on that. Just the aftermath.
Unfortunate situation. Made a great steal there, went to the hoop.
And a big body here for the Tigers, and a big necessary part of this offense.
Speaking of big bodies, Jack Openshaw looks like he could play middle linebacker for the Utes right now.
he's another big body.
That was a big body. Callum Hughes went up to contest on the steal and the open layup and kind of got the worst. It looks like he is holding his knee.
Yeah, he's gonna get an arm to help him. Put his arm around the shoulder of one of the trainers there. They're gonna take him off to the locker room, I believe. Yep, they are taking that right hand turn off towards the locker room. So that's a tough injury when you're only a minute into this game here. 6:52 left to play in the first quarter on the Wilkeston South Sliding scoreboard. But it is Hurricane Tiger basketball after that made basket from Desert Hills. It's Quinn Gubler controlling it. Takes over to the left side, hands off to Hurst. Checking into the game to replace Hughes is Bryson McCauley. And it's McCauley on the drive with the left hand. It's blocked away by Ben Chase. Chase gets it in transition. They slow things down. Over to the side is Mason Rasmussen. Right side backing up is Openshaw. Spinning his way towards the hoop, trying to put that weight to use. And one. Jack Openshaw gets it to go.
Jack Openshaw is a beast early on. He just did some bully ball and got his way right down to the, right underneath the hoop, gets the foul, banks it in. That was impressive.
And he gets the free throw here. Fabulous Freddy's free throw. The and one is up and no good. Tipped on the line, rebounded by the Thunder. He goes back up for another layup. That one doesn't go. Rebounded by the Tigers. It's Brigham Kemp controlling it for Hurricane. Picks up the dribble, hands off to Hurst. Hurst with a couple of screens. Keeps it up top, swings it around, over to McCauley, now back to Kemp. Kemp on the drive with the left hand, through some traffic, blocked away. It's tipped and lands off the back of Kemp and it will be Desert Hills basketball.
That's the guy they need to shut down. Did a good job right there. Kind of forced it, maybe want to run through the offense a little bit more and try to get some open shots.
So here's Thunder in control of it. Rasmussen gets it off to open shot, back in, side and out. 3 on its way, and it's good. Mason Rasmussen makes a 3 and draws the foul.
Excellent little give and go with, is it Openshaw?
Openshaw outside to Rasmussen. They get the 3.
A 3 and 1. The little give and go, that was impressive. Let's see if he can finish off the 4-point play, and he does.
He does. So it's 10-2. Desert Hills with the lead on the Wilkinson South Sliding scoreboard. 5:25 left to play in the first. Losing control of it, nearly taken out a cheerleader. Just lost a handle on it was Quinn Gubler. And this is a great start for Desert Hills. Timeout taken by the Hurricane Tigers. Again, 10-2 with 5:22 left to go. We'll take a short break. We'll be back right after this.
At Grass Creek Construction, they put their heart and integrity into every build. Their team is committed to delivering top-quality commercial projects that stand out. Integrity is their competitive edge. Building with passion, building with purpose, proud sponsor of local sports.
Today's game is brought to you by Down East, House of Joan, Udy and Associates, and Best Friends Animal Sanctuary.
10-2 coming out of the timeout here, brought to you by Udy and Associates. Good start for Desert Hills, but this is the point where Hurricane has to find a way to get back into this one.
They need to get a stop here. They need to get it back. I don't think we can understate the absence so far of Callum Hughes, who was injured really early into this game. Let's see how Hurricane reacts to that. Little give and go there, and the foul. Ben Chase going to go to the line.
And again, this is where Desert Hill's been to the line already now 3 times today.
They are the more aggressive team.
Absolutely.
Hurricane is coming down, and everyone's just kind of standing around watching one person hold the ball, and Desert Hills is moving it around. They're making things happen. By the way, Mr. Chase, left-handed. Thank you very much.
He is left-handed, yes. And missed the first one. Looking for the second.
Is he Julius Randle?
Splits it. Gets that one to go.
Is he a lefty?
He's a lefty.
Jalen Brunson?
How many lefties can you name?
Yeah, no kidding. All night.
All night. Let's just keep naming lefties. On the right wing, tossing it into the corner. Taking the 3. No good. By the way, checking back into the game, guess who? Callan Hughes.
Good to see him back.
Absolutely. Offensive rebound, RJ Hurst now on the left side, looking for somewhere to go, has to back it out. It's Ty Gubler. He's going to go back in against Chase, backs it out. Into the game as well as Tyson Stout. Now it's RJ Hurst again on the baseline, and a body foul is going to go against Mason Rasmussen.
Yeah, we just said Callum Hughes back in the game. That's good to see. He was hobbled significantly, and now he's back in, and he looks just fine.
Must have just been a little stinger there, and that's good news for Hurricane and for Hughes.
Huge news.
On the drive, Stout kicks it out to Hurst. Hurst goes in and out. Hughes back out to Gubler. This is Quinn Gubler with the ball. Back to Hurst. Now over to Hughes again, up top of the key. Looking to try to penetrate inside, and this is Quinn Gubler working his way around. Gets it to Hurst, takes a 15-footer. That rolls around no good. Rebounded by Chase.
Desert Hills defense is absolutely stifling right now. They just have more energy. They're just working harder on the defensive end. Hurricane has no answer.
They go inside to Openshaw. Openshaw kicks it back out. 3 on its way, and that's good. Freeman Springer. 14-2, Desert Hills has controlled this game. That first bucket for Hurricane feels like it was ages ago. as they're in control of the offense here. Swinging it around, Stout into the corner to Hurst. Hurst takes a three. That's good. He heard me.
That's what I'm talking about. Run the offense. Find the open man. Work it around.
It's 2 in a row from either team. 3-pointers brought to you by Nuts on Fire. Looking to go anywhere with it is Holbrook. He tries to go up. Are they going to get him on a travel there because he jumped? Or are they going to go with a foul call? What's the plan?
Jump ball?
They go jump ball.
Jump ball.
So position stays with the Thunder since the Tigers were able to get the tip. 3:11 left. 14-5 here in the first. Pass goes into Luke Terry, who just checked into the game. Tripping up there is Rasmussen on the shot. That's no good. Rebounded by the Tigers. And Stout brings it across the timeline. Just under 3 to play. Looking for a pick from Hughes. Picks up the dribble. Kicks it inside to Hughes on the pick and roll. He goes up with it and is fouled by Terry.
Excellent little pick and roll. Callum Hughes looks to be no worse for the wear, no wear for the worse. I don't know the statement. But he looks like he's okay.
He looks all right. He looks all right. Fabulous Freddy's free throws on the way. First one is good.
This is an excellent test for the Hurricane Tigers. I made a big deal out of them in the pregame about being number 3 in the RPI. Are the Hurricane Tigers back? Are they the best team in Region 9? And they come out and they go down 14-2, but now 14-7.
Trying to mount this comeback here with 3 minutes left to go in the first.
Desert Hills has a few people off the bench. I'd be interested to see where their offense is going to be coming from with some of these substitutes.
On the drive, it's Ben Chase off the pass. A hesitation. He puts it up with the left.
That's where the offense is going to come from. Ben Chase.
On the other side of the Tigers, they go inside to Hughes. Hughes has to kick it out. It's stolen away by Colton Andrus. Now on the drive, it's Rasmussen. He spins, kicks out to Chase, into the corner to Holbrook. He puts on the brakes, and they'll reset with the offense. Deep three, no good off the back of the rim. Rebounded by the Tigers.
Tigers have gone to a zone. It's interesting to see how Desert Hills is reacting to that zone. Last couple of trips, just taking some long threes.
This is Lincoln Stout. Hands off to Quinn Gubler. Gubler pulls back on it. RJ Hurst, he'll pull the deep three. That's off the backboard. Bank is open.
You got to call that, don't you?
Hey, the scoreboard counts it whether he does or not.
Doesn't matter. That was gorgeous. Nearly the logo, as they say.
Here's Luke Terry in control of it now for Desert Hills. Goes up top with it to Holbrook. Holbrook puts the ball on the ground, looking for a drive inside, spinning it around. 7-footer rolls around, no good. Rebounded by Hughes. Quinn Gubler controls it. Gubler with his eyes up court, looking for some motion from his team. Gets it off to Stout. Stout up by the scores table on the Desert Hills bench. Takes it into the corner and a whistle. Foul is going to be called against Rasmussen. I believe his second of the evening.
Don't really like the foul that far out, right on the three-point line. But I do like the intensity continuing on the defensive end from Desert Hills. So I don't know if I do or do not like that.
Fair enough. On the inbound. Goes into Asher Blair, who's checked in. He takes it to the top of the key, looking to Hughes, but it missed the pass. Luckily, RJ Hurst was right there, and he'll reset it. Hurst picked up by Andrus. Switch into the corner. Stout for three. Bang!
Running the offense works. Gets the open three. That was beautiful. Nothing but the bottom of the net.
Just like that, it's 16-13 Hurricane. Getting back into this one. Openshaw hands it off to Kohler. Back to Openshaw on the right block. Bumping in against Hughes, and he gets that one to go. That's exactly what we saw from Openshaw in the first half of the first quarter.
Big man on big man. That was an interesting battle to watch. Openshaw got the better of it that time.
No shot clock, 20 seconds left in the first quarter. Stout goes into the corner to other Stout. Couple of Stouts on the court right now.
It's Hurricane, of course they're Stouts. Oh no!
And stolen away on the fast break. Up with the left hand, rolls it in. Freeman Springer. And what was a 3-point lead and a foul here goes against Freeman Springer. Only 4, so they don't head to the line yet. Any more fouls within the next 2 seconds would send the Tigers to the line. They inbound with 1 second on the clock. Any sort of a heave? No. That brings up the end of the first quarter. 20-13, the Thunder lead. Hurricane had a great comeback. The Desert Hills Thunder decided that they wanted to extend that lead a little more before the end of the first, and they do. 20-13. We'll be back right after this.
Aloha, sports fans. It's Boo Boo and Nick from Honolulu Grill.
Come get a taste of the islands. Try our famous Kalua pork or tender teriyaki chicken, and you'll love our mac salad and sweet sauce on your rice.
Don't forget to try our original Kava 8 at Honolulu Grill. It's game time.
House of Jump is Southern Utah's only indoor trampoline park and your only place to jump, dunk, and dodge. Head on over to our house, the House of Jump.
At Intermountain Sports Performance, we've been training athletes for over 20 years, and we guarantee your athlete will improve speed, agility, explosive power, and reduce the risk of injury while working with the most qualified and experienced team in Southern Utah. Find us on Instagram at sportsperformance_IH to learn more.
Start of the second quarter here inside your Boulevard Home Game of the Week. Go check out Boulevard Home. Got some good holiday specials going on with the new year coming up as well. So now's a good time to get in.
Like, you got to go tomorrow, because I don't know if you know this, but Christmas is next week.
Christmas is next week. Tigers in possession of it here to start the second quarter. Stout hands it off to other Stout. We've got 2 Stouts out there, Lincoln Stout and Tyson Stout. Tyson number 30, Lincoln number 12. Lincoln with it right now as it goes over to Quinn Gubler, because we got 2 Gublers as well, not out on the court at this moment. On the drive, Blair losing control of it and into the hands of Kohler. He goes up with it. Foul coming in late against Asher Blair, and then he's going to go to the line. A little bit of a late whistle, but it was the correct call, kind of swiped down. So a fabulous Freddy free throw on the way. Off the front of the rim, no good.
Shout out to Asher Blair, by the way, number 4 from Hurricane. He was in the JV game and put a lot of minutes in that game, and here he is putting in some meaningful minutes in the varsity game as well.
Second free throw is good. 21-13, Thunder have extended that lead. Here's Quinn Gubler. Backs it out. Going towards the left side. Hands it off to Tyson. Tyson swinging it over to Lincoln. We're going to use first names for those Stout boys.
You have to, or you just Stout.
That's right. And now we got Ty Gubler, who throws it off the hand of Openshaw. So Ty Gubler's out there, Quinn Gubler's out there. We've got Lincoln Stout and Tyson Stout.
So we got Gubler, Stout. Who's
and
the
Hughes.
other? And Hughes. All right.
In the corner, no good. Excuse me, it's not Hughes right now. It's Asher Blair. So Blair's the other one. Here come the Thunder on the other side. Looking for an in and out. It's Openshaw with it outside of the perimeter. Dumps it off to Springer. Springer drives inside with the right hand, goes up with the lay, and that's good.
Excellent drive to the hoop. That's where you miss some of the bigger guys on Hurricane in there. Rim protecting.
On the right wing is Blair. Blair's going to drive it inside, a whistle. It's going to go against number 3, Freeman Springer.
I cannot overstate the energy that Desert Hills is playing with on the defensive side. Have we even called Brigham Kemp's name?
He hasn't scored yet.
He has
for
not
being
scored.
The leading scorer.
17 points a game, basically. He
Yeah,
hasn't scored. We haven't called his name.
He did just check back into the game. We will see him out there now as he catches the inbound pass. And a little bit of a bump right there. They're going to call that on Chaz Holbrook.
I'll be interested to see if they start getting him a little more involved, open up some opportunities, run some plays for him.
Checking in right now as well, Bryson McCauley.
No more Gooblers and Stouts. Well, we have some, but.
Yeah, Lincoln Stout heads to the bench. On the kick out, taking the three, Brigham Kemp. No good there. Rebounded by Ty Gubler. Over to Quinn. He'll take the three. About the same shot. Rebounded by Brigham Kemp. Pulls around, takes the fadeaway, catches the front of the rim. No good. Rebounded by Ben Chase, and here come the Thunder. Chase picks up the dribble. Over to Terry. Inside to Openshaw. Openshaw looking to back up against Ty on the kick out. Chase, he'll take the three. From the wing, no good. It is rebounded by the Tigers. R.J. Hurst brings it across and into the middle, over to the left side to Kemp. Kemp on the drive, open lane to the basket, catches it, and it's good.
That's what Hurricane needs to see, is more of that from Mr. Kemp.
Won the assist right there, too, that leads to it. You know, some good passing. As it's Chase looking inside to Openshaw. Openshaw backs it out. Back inside to Openshaw. He has it up top of the key, hands it off to Holbrook. Holbrook nowhere to go. Swings it to Terry. He goes inside to Openshaw. Openshaw on the double team. And some reaching fouls is going to come in. I don't know whether that's going to go against Hurst or whether that's going to go against McCauley. They're going to give it to Hurst.
Hurricane switched back to a little bit of man-to-man there, and Desert Hills didn't quite know how to react to it. They were doing really good against the Hurricane zone.
They like that double team, though, against Openshaw down low. They don't want him to power his way through, especially with no Hughes out there on the court at the moment. Here's Holbrook on the drive with the left. Kick out into the corner is Chase, and he'll back things out. Up top now, Holbrook. Holbrook on the drive, kick out, Chase. Back out to Holbrook. He takes it. No good off the front of the rim. Rebounded by Kemp.
The shots that were going earlier for Desert Hills not falling right now. Hurricane needs to answer.
R.J. Hurst made one of those before, so he had to go for a heat check there. Missed it.
He didn't call the bank.
He did not call the bank. Is it a heat check if you only made one? Maybe. Ben Chase on the drive, and a blocking foul is going to come as he misses the shot.
Had a little pick and roll with Openshaw there, and instead of dishing it off, he kept it himself, went to the right hand. This guy's got some skill, draws the foul, going to go to the line for two. Thoughts on the shoe color choice?
Well, I was just going to say, 'tis the season. That's what's called the reverse Grinch.
That shoe is?
Yes.
Because he's going with the red with the green laces?
Yeah,
That's the reverse
if it was a
Grinch.
green shoe with some red laces, it'd be called the Grinch, but this is the reverse Grinch.
I think my favorite for the shoe game is Luke Terry. Look at those. They look like they're dipped in gold.
They match the color scheme for Desert Hills.
Yeah.
After the free throws, it's 25-15. Desert Hills leads. We're about reaching that halfway mark here in the second quarter. Brigham Kemp on the left wing. He's going to take it baseline. Kicks out in the corner, and a charging foul goes against Kemp.
Always love a good charge, taking a charge. To me, that just shows guts on the defensive end when you're willing to get in there and stand in there and get run over, get the foul, and have it go the other way.
Well, and just like that, he's picked up 3 fouls. He only needs 2 more, and he's out, so he's got to be really careful. He checks out of this game already with only 1 bucket. He's only got 2 points, and they bring in Lincoln Stout to replace him. So it's Ben Chase, drives it with the left, spins around to his right, kicks out, going baseline. A whistle is Chase ends up on the ground. So another foul here, and this should send him to the line since this is the 5th.
The big question is where's the offense going to come for the Tigers? Who's going to step up?
Well, right now your other scorers are basically your starting lineup. R.J. Hurst needs to get some things going. Quinn Gubler, Ty Gubler. You're probably not going to work things down low too much. Callan Hughes still kind of resting that injury, so he's not going to be in too much.
He's just checking in just now.
Yep, and here he is back in right now. Now, no Jack Openshaw right now as well, so this might be a time to work things inside where you have a little bit of a better inside matchup. Missed free throw. Made one, missed the other. And another foul coming in off of the rebound from the missed free throw.
I do not like fouls like that. I love the intensity, but I don't like fouls like that.
Silly fouls.
Silly fouls.
Silly fouls.
Just let him get the rebound and move on with your life.
Quinn Gubler on the drive, kicks out to Hurst. Hurst takes it into the baseline, backs it up, goes back out. Quinn Gubler, 3, no, rebound. Hughes going up and blocked by Ben Chase.
Ben Chase showing his dominance on the inside. That was a huge block on a really good Hurricane Tiger.
Luke Terry on the drive, sees an open lane, goes up with it, misses the shot, rebounded by the Thunder. Can't get it to go. So here come the Tigers on the opposite side. Picked up full court here by the Thunder as well. Gubler setting up the play call. Looking for some picks, some open guys. RJ Hurst will take it. Picked up by Andrus, gets a pick from Hughes. Nothing there. Into the corner to Gubler. Gubler trying to tap it inside to Hughes, but it's going to be taken away there by Colton Andrus out of bounds. Perkin will get it under the hoop.
Really trying to force it inside to Callum Hughes. Kind of what we were talking about. It feels like he's about the only real good offensive choice right now for the Tigers. I'd love to see some of the other guys really get some open shots and see what they can do.
Well, Openshaw has just checked into the game.
Uh-oh.
Some wordplay right there.
I can't wait. The Openshaw-Callum Hughes matchup is my favorite.
It's
right
fun.
now.
I love a good big man matchup. Taking the shot on a fadeaway, not there. Had to beat the shot clock, and it's going to stay down with the Thunder, or excuse me, with the Tigers, and a fresh shot clock. Lincoln Stout set to inbound. Goes to Hurst on the right corner. He gets a pick from Hughes. Good defense there by the Thunder on the shift. Forces the Tigers to reset here off the inbound play. Lincoln looking for the pick, goes up top with it. Thunder, good defense here. Hughes on the pick and roll, stop and pop for 3, no. Hughes trying to tip it to himself, but it's Sawyer Kohler who brings this one in. 2 minutes to play here in the first half. Andrus to Openshaw at the top of the key. Hands off to Holbrook, no, stolen away and fouled. So that's gonna put Desert Hills at the line again as Quinn Gubler picks up a foul.
When you got somebody like Openshaw that far away from the hoop, you just got to keep your hands to yourself. You just got to stay close and just don't get those kind of fouls when you're in the bonus or they're in the bonus, and then put him at the line.
Missed free throw.
Well, maybe you do put him at the line.
Yeah, maybe you do. Missed free throw there by Openshaw. Looking for a second here of the Fabulous Freddy's free throws. And it's good. It's a 12-point lead now for the Thunder. 27-15. Hurricane Tigers have been very cold here in this entire quarter. They were 13 points coming into it. Only 2 points in the second quarter with 1:35 left to go. McCauley gets it over to Quinn Gubler. Gubler trying to call for some movement of the offense, but no one's going anywhere. And we got ourselves a whistle with a foul going against Chaz Holbrook.
Everybody on the Hurricane Tigers right now were just kind of standing around. It's like, did they have a play call?
Yeah, Gubler's sitting there telling guys to move. No one's moving, and in the meantime, they tap the ball away. Luckily, he recovers it, but
I guarantee
still.
the coach is yelling, move! Somebody move! Get
That's
open!
Right. Ty Gubler tosses it out to Stout. Stout over to Hughes. Hands it off to Ty Gubler. Double team, tosses it inside. No, stolen away. Hughes nearly had it, but it was tipped out of his hands by Openshaw, and here come the Thunder. Chase inside Openshaw. Travel. Shuffled the feet before he put the ball on the ground.
Seems like he may have done that a couple of other times earlier in the game, and they didn't get the call, but this time they do. That's the kind of guy you want to have him put the ball on the court. Try to have him dribble. Don't just let him back down in and shoot.
Under a minute left to play. Tigers trying to get something going here before half. Hughes with the ball on the right side. Swings it up top to Gubler. This is Quinn Gubler driving in with the left hand against Terry. He pops up from 8 feet out. That one rattles around, no good. Rebounded by Openshaw.
Excellent defense from Terry right there. Stayed right in front of him the whole time, moved his feet, contested the shot.
Andrus looking for somewhere to go inside. Has to bring it back up top. It's Terry now on the right wing.
It's those gold shoes.
I love those gold shoes. Springer. 10 seconds on the shot clock. It's Andrus again, now up to Openshaw. He's got 6 seconds, 5 seconds to go. On the drive inside, wide open lane, Andrus can't get it to go. Openshaw, no. That's the end of the first half of play. Desert Hills could not get it to go. 27-15 on your Wilkinson's House Lighting scoreboard at the half. Hurricane only 2 points in that second quarter.
What are we watching right now?
That was rough. That was a rough quarter there.
The Desert Hills Thunder defense, stifling. Just amazing how good it was.
Yeah, absolutely.
I will say something. We're right above the Desert Hills student section. I'd like to hear a little more enthusiasm out of them. They all got their Santa hats on, and they're just a little quiet. Their team's winning by 12.
Got to get into this, Thunder fans.
Thunderdome. Come on, Thunder fans.
Let's get on into it. All right, well, we're going to take a break. Coming up, it is the Great Harvest Bread Company halftime show.
I love Great Harvest Bread.
Here on the Fan Sports Network. It's your Boulevard Home Game of the Week. We will be back right after this.
This cheesesteak is so freshly grilled, you can still hear it sizzling.
I can hear it too.
Me too.
Actually, it's the
Hello? Cheesesteak?
grill.
Grilled right in front of you. It's a Jersey Mike's thing.
When it comes to your child's teeth, Dr. Cody and his experienced staff at Johnson Pediatric Dentistry are game changers. So when it comes to checkups, a toothache, or any problem with your kid's teeth, call experienced veteran Dr. Cody Johnson at Johnson Pediatric Dentistry, 628-0511.
Nets on Fire is the place to hoop in Southern Utah. Elevate your game with group or individual training with elite coaching. Hustle to netsonfire.org to learn more and see why so many rising stars hoop at Nets. Nets on Fire, building champions on and off the court.
Own property and want to rent it? Then you need the right team with 11 years of local experience, a staff of over 25 employees, and a 4.9 Google rating. Aim to maximize your rental income and find quality tenants while keeping turnover low to increase your revenue and truly maintain your property. Learn more at redrockpropertymanagement.com.
At Great Harvest, we believe in crafting more than just bread. We provide crisp, garden-fresh salads and savory sandwiches. Everything from garden-fresh ingredients to our signature handcrafted bread. Our friendly staff will guide you to find a meal that will leave you craving seconds. At Great Harvest, we truly provide something for everyone. And don't forget our baked goods. Satisfy your sweet tooth and finish your meal with a brownie or cinnamon roll. Come visit us at Great Harvest.
At Grass Creek Construction, they put their heart and integrity into every build. Their team is committed to delivering top-quality commercial projects that stand out. Integrity is their competitive edge. Building with passion, building with purpose, proud sponsor of local sports.
Scooter's Coffee and Hurricane is the best way to start your day or get you through your day. From breakfast sandwiches to cinnamon rolls to amazing smoothies and, of course, coffee. Anytime is a good time to sip and smile Scooter's Coffee. Open 7 days a week.
Huge news! Sport Court has a brand new showroom and design center, and it's next level. See why so many are choosing Sport Court here in Southern Utah for top quality basketball, pickleball, and multi-purpose courts. Learn more at sportcourtofsouthernutah.com.
Hi, I'm Jermaine O'Jegber from The Rink, and I'm inviting you to come out and skate The Rink. The Rink is the hot spot in town for big group events and kid birthday parties. We now have a karaoke room and retro skate night every Friday night. Visit skatetherink.com to learn more and let the good times roll at The Rink.
Hey, it's Luke with Udine Associates at American Family Insurance. At Udine Associates, we love insurance so you don't have to. With a quick call, we can get you an instant quote with the right coverages. My team of licensed agents are ready to help you with better insurance from American Family. Give us a call at 435-251-9102.
From bold statements to subtle compliments, Wilkinson's House of Lighting will help you more fully enjoy all the different spaces in your home. Find us online at shopwilkinsons.com or come in and see what's new. 88 East, 1160 South, just off Main.
Need an appliance or two? AWP's got you. Check out the remodeled expansive showroom, highlighting the Cafe series with colors like matte black, matte white, and modern glass. Make your kitchen stand out. Come see the local boys at AWP across the freeway from the Bloomington Walmart.
Welcome to the Back Nine. We bring the world's best courses to you. Elevate your game at any time with 24/7 access to top-tier golf technology and expert PGA instructors available. Back Nine Golf is a place to improve your swing for all ages. Join us today.
Today's game is brought to you by Everbowl, Back Nine Golf, Fabulous Freddy's, and Great Harvest Bread Company.
Welcome back in. The Tempest line just finishing up their routine here inside of the Great Harvest Bread Company halftime show. Thank you for joining us. Great Harvest Bread Company. Go check them out. They're right across the street from us here as well. So,
literally across the street.
When I say across the street, I mean they are
across the street.
Like if I were to walk across the street, I would be at Great Harvest Bread Company.
You would be eating their food.
That's right.
Yeah.
Go check them out. GreatHarvestStGeorge.com.
Hey, we got to introduce ourselves again.
That's right.
Caden Formaster. Put the graphic up. I want to see how awesome this graphic is.
All right.
What? No. What happened to the graphic?
You know, I don't know what happened to the graphic.
Where's our producer? Producer, we want a graphic.
Tell the producer that we need our graphic back.
That's Caden Formaster. I am Chris Nelson.
You know, it should be there. I don't know why it's not there.
We are at.
But there you go.
We'll talk to the
We'll talk to the
graphics guy.
higher ups.
Yeah, get this thing worked out.
Yeah, we'll get it there.
27-15, Desert Hills Thunder are on top of the Hurricane Tigers. And like you said, Hurricane scored how many points in the second quarter?
2. A whole 2.
Brigham Kemp, the leading scorer for the Hurricane Tigers, how many points does he have?
2.
2.
And he got him in the second quarter.
Yeah.
He was the only guy.
He was the only guy to score. What is going on? Tell me what you've seen so far and what the issue is and how the Hurricane Tigers get back into this, Caden.
It's a good question. You know, Desert Hills are just playing a really good defense right now. That's a big part of it, right? I think that's one of those things that they just have to try to figure out how to execute better around that. Part of it's going to be passing. This is a team that's done a lot better passing, and right now they're just not. They're not doing a very good job at the moment. So
Desert Hills so
gotta figure that out.
Has, on the offensive end, done a better job of running their offense, finding the open man, knocking down the shots, doing what they need to do. Every once in a while, getting the offensive board, putting it back in, restarting the offense. Where Hurricane, I don't know if it's because of the defense, I don't know if it's the situation, but Hurricane on the other end, they look the exact opposite. Rushing plays, not getting set, taking long threes, taking shots, driving to the hole when they don't really have an opportunity there. And it could just be because the Desert Hills defense has just got more energy right now. But I expect Hurricane to come out. I expect them to make some adjustments. I expect them to figure it out. And I expect this game to get a whole lot closer as we get into the second quarter here at the Thunderdome.
That's right. Well, we'll see. We'll see what happens. We got about 2 minutes left to go in halftime. We're going to take a break. And when we come back, we should be into our second half of play here. Again, 27-15 up on the Wilkinson's House of Lighting scoreboard. We will be back right after this.
We love giving back to our community, and over the years, we have provided vehicles for families in need, supported local charities, and helped train our first responders. Dealer Collision, your place for collision repair.
Asphalt. It's not something we think about much except when it's in bad shape. At Holbrook Asphalt, we help cities, HOAs, and businesses avoid replacing painfully expensive roads and parking lots. To avoid the cost of replacing asphalt, you must effectively preserve it while it's still in good condition. University research has shown Holbrook Asphalt's HA5 slows asphalt aging by 67%. We make your pavement assets last longer, cost less to own, all while achieving higher property values. Visit holbrookasphalt.com to discover more.
Aloha, sports fans. It's Boo and Nick from Honolulu Grill.
Come get a taste of the islands. Try our famous Kalua pork or tender teriyaki chicken, and you'll love our mac salad and sweet sauce on your rice.
Don't forget to try our original Kava 8 at Honolulu Grill. It's game time.
House of Jump is Southern Utah's only indoor trampoline park and your only place to jump, dunk, and dodge. Head on over to our house, the House of Jump.
Today's game is brought to you by Johnson Pediatric Dentistry, Sport Court, Scooters Coffee, and Holbrook Asphalt.
Welcome back on in, everybody.
Back in the Thunderdome, Desert Hills High School. Desert Hills leading Hurricane 27-15. That's right. 12-point lead for Desert Hills as we get ready to start the second half.
That's right. I'm troubleshooting our scoreboard for just a minute here. So hopefully we can get it back up shortly. But as of right now, no scoreboard for just a moment. But I'm going to be working on it while we're doing the game here.
I'll keep everybody posted on the score. 27-15.
Appreciate that. Well, as we're getting into it right now, the Hurricane Tigers controlling things.
Kemp back in the game, drives, kicks out. A three, no good. Openshaw with the rebound. Chase bringing it up the court. Gives off to Holbrook. Down inside to Openshaw, covered by Hughes. Fakes, up and under. Nice little move. Got Hughes to leave the ground. Up and under, made the nice move. Again, we love that matchup all night. The two big men. Kemp looking to get on the board. Off the baseline, dribbles up the middle, fakes, kicks out. That was R.J. Hurst with the missed shot, the missed drive and the shot. Steal by Hurricane. Here comes Kemp, little up and under. That was a beautiful move. Went to the left hand, under the hoop. That's the Kemp we know.
We got ourselves a scoreboard back.
Excellent. Chase with the ball, looking for a screen, gets off to Openshaw. Back to Openshaw in the lane. Three-pointer.
Hey. It's a big time three right there because, again, they're just extending the lead, 32-17. And I'm back. We're ready. Here we go.
I'll just do the whole thing.
I love it. On the driving side is Kemp, and he draws a foul. And one. Wow, what a play.
As you can already tell, if you're paying attention, the focus is getting Kemp the ball and getting him opportunities, and he's not disappointing.
Not at all. That was insane.
A little end one right there.
Gets it to go, gets it to drop. That's what they're looking for. And now with 3 fouls on him as well is Freeman Springer. So got the guy at the line right now, Brigham Kemp. He's got 3 fouls on him. He's trying to keep his nose clean here to start the second half as the leading scorer for the Tigers.
Springer checked out. Terry coming in for him.
Here's Holbrook over to Chase. Chase looking to go inside. No, tipped, stolen. Ball on the ground, almost stolen away by Kemp, but Desert Hills is able to recover. On the drive now, going up with it with the right hand, no good by Rasmussen. Offensive board put back by Jack Openshaw.
Openshaw at times looks like a man amongst boys when he makes moves like that.
He really does. He's got himself a big frame, and he can make himself known quite easily. Good dump off and put in there by Hughes.
Excellent assist by Kemp.
That's exactly what they're looking for. It's a little more into the assist game. Openshaw on the drive with the left off the glass.
He faked the give and go and just went straight to the rim, and Hughes had nothing for him.
14-point lead on the Wilkinson's House of Lighting scoreboard. Looking to go in and backs it out is Ty Gubler. He gets over to Quinn. Quinn dumps it off. Kemp, three, off the front of the rim, no good. Rebounded by Chase.
Little bit of a forced shot there by Kemp. I like what he's trying to do. He's trying to get himself back into the offense and back into this game. Maybe not the best choice.
Kick out three on its way. Yes! Mason Rasmussen, your net's on fire, three-pointer.
Openshaw sucking the offense down to the block, kicking it back out for the three-pointer. Just beautiful play by the big man.
Braden Kemp takes the drive with the right hand, puts it up, no good. Got a little too far behind the backboard there and went off the side of the backboard. On the drive, kick out, three on its way. Can he get another one? No, catches the rim barely. Offensive rebound by Openshaw, he was on the line. And so it's gonna be Tiger ball.
I'm thinking the Desert Hills student section heard me. They got a little bit more enthusiasm into the second half. I think they're realizing their team is playing really good.
Sitting with a big lead here, 39-22.
By the way, shout out to Mark Musgrave, the voice you know, the voice of the Thunder.
That's right.
Always hyping up the crowd, does a good job. One of the OGs of the Fan Sports Network as well.
That's right. Between him and myself.
Yeah.
RJ Hurst, he pulls the deep three. Gets it to go.
Beautiful assist right there by Kemp. Drove to the hole, kicked it out. Beautiful three by Hurst. Can the Tigers get a stop and cut into this Desert Hills Thunder lead?
Went from 17, they dropped it down now to 14. Andrus looking to go in, decides to kick it over to Terry. Terry with the stop and kick out. Now on the drive is Kohler. Kohler with nowhere to go. Good defense here by Tigers to block up the lane. Kohler now on the drive inside, goes up, no good. Offensive rebound and put back is good by Colton Andrus.
Excellent defense by the Tigers, all for naught. They get the missed shot, but cannot get the rebound. Desert Hills Thunder gets the offensive rebound and puts it back in. Beautiful. That is a heartbreaker. You play so hard on defense if you're the Hurricane Tigers, and then you do not get the rebound.
We'll take a timeout here, full timeout. We'll be back right after this.
Your child's sports journey starts with the City of St. George Recreation. From their first steps on the court or field to becoming a star player, our youth sports programs are here to develop talents and teamwork skills. So get out and play. Check out all the sports and get signed up at sgcityrec.org.
Hey, it's Marco from Coral Canyon Golf Course inviting you to play the course with the best backdrop in Southern Utah. Make sure you get out and experience great golf for a great price at Coral Canyon. Visit coralcanyongolfcourse.com or call us at 435-688-1700 for your tee times.
Back into it here. The Tigers will possess the ball coming out of the timeout.
41-25, Thunder up. That's right, 41-25, Desert Hills Thunder up on Hurricane.
And stole the ball away there. Big time still off the bench, Sawyer Kohler.
There's more of that defense intensity we've been talking about this whole game.
And stealing it right back. And he's got to be, that's going to be a foul. Yeah, he got a little too aggressive with the elbows.
Maybe showing a little bit of frustration there.
Let's check it out on the Holbrook Asphalt replay. It was a good steal.
Makes a good play and then
just got him with a little bit of the elbow, trying to create space. And I think that is the right call. But now, Ty Gubler with 2 fouls. And you had an opportunity right there to try to go fast break and move quick, but didn't work out. So here you go, Thunder. Couldn't go inside and popping it back out is Rasmussen. Holbrook on the drive. He stops and pops from 5 feet out, and a foul. That's probably going to go against number 30, Tyson Stout. No, they're going to put it against Bryson McCauley.
Both of the teams right now have a few reserves in, so I'm going to be very interested to see where the offense comes from either team. As I say that, though, our boy Chase is coming back in.
Yeah, Ben Chase is going to be coming in for Chaz Holbrook. Holbrook missed the first free throw. This is a big statement game right now for the Thunder, the way they've played through the first 3 quarters here. As it's a made free throw, and now Chase will check in for Chaz Holbrook.
Looks like they got Desert Hills on a foul there. Like you were saying, this is a big statement by Desert Hills. I got to think Hurricane was the odds-on favorite coming into this game, even though they're the away team.
And I'm sure they were. As Ty Kubler kicks it around over to the left wing. On the drive is Kemp. Kemp trying to create some space. Pump fakes it, no. Kicks out McCauley. He drives down the baseline. Open lane to the basket. Gets it off the glass and in for 2.
A little bit of a sort of a pick there from Kemp, but he used it and got wide open. Excellent drive to the hoop.
Luke Terry stumbles back outside, and they're passing around the perimeter. This time it's Chase on the right wing. Goes up top to Terry. Terry drives in with the left hand against McCauley. Goes up with a shot, no good. Rebound into the hands of Kemp. Body's on the ground. Kemp slowing it down. Some pressure coming behind him. Ty Gubler pump fakes it, and now back to Kemp. Kemp drives in with the right hand. Goes up strong, and one is the call. On the Holbrook asphalt replay.
Beautiful drive to the hole by Kemp.
Looking for the free throw here. Tighten things up right now, 13-point lead for the Thunder. That free throw makes it a 12-point lead.
Back to where we started the third quarter, 12 points. See if Hurricane can get a stop and then cut into this lead even more.
Swinging it around are the Thunder right now into the drive, and stolen away McCauley. Quickly, it's Ty Gubler on the other side. Chase goes for the block, misses it. 10-point game now. Thunder get it on the drive. Back out to Mason Rasmussen. Tipped away, Brigham Kemp on the steal. Dumps off to Stout, he puts on the brakes, and that goes. And they got to be careful, getting a little chippy out there as Mason Rasmussen was trying to come in and jumped on the back of Brigham Kemp.
Little bit of frustration from the Thunder right now.
Ben Chase spins around, tipped away, gets the ball right back, goes inside, stolen away, Ty Gubler.
The defensive intensity is on the side of the Tigers.
Ooh, 3 was on its way, missed, and it's gonna stay with the Tigers. Foul on the ground, gonna go against Sawyer Kohler.
The Hurricane Tigers are now, they're getting the energy. Their student section on the other side of the court, they're getting into it. The Thunder are a little frazzled right now.
Well, they're just barely allowed, well, I mean, the lead's down to 8 now, so they've allowed a 9-ish point swing, 8-9 point swing in this quarter. No shot clock, tipped out of bounds, directly off the inbounds, so it's going to go back into the hands of the Tigers here.
23.4 seconds left to go in the third quarter. The Tigers can get a bucket at the end of this quarter. That'll be huge going into the fourth quarter.
And Brigham Kemp travels. He had a little bit of a stutter step there. He's trying to plead his case to the ref, but he did have a little stutter step. He was tripping over the opponent, to be fair.
We were up in the rafters, and we could see it from here.
But it is what it is. You can't do that.
When are we going to get a dunk?
I don't know.
Get some free jump time at House of Jump.
There you go.
Let's be a fun time for that.
12 seconds left here in the third quarter. It's Holbrook with 7 to go. Dumps it off to Openshaw. Openshaw going to try to back it up against Hughes. He gets it off to Holbrook. Kicks out. Rasmussen 3. Gets it to go. Looks at the crowd and says, let's go. End of the third quarter, the Thunder go up 45-34.
Just as the Tigers start coming back, he hits that 3 at the end and stares down his own student section.
I love it.
That was big.
I love the
man
intensity.
Right in his grill as well.
We're going to take a break. 45-34, Thunder lead here on the Fan.
This cheesesteak is so freshly grilled, you can still hear it sizzling.
I can hear it too.
Me too.
Actually, it's the
Hello? Cheesesteak?
grill.
Grilled right in front of you. It's a Jersey Mike's thing.
Create your own relaxing, comfortable space. Boulevard Home offers the guaranteed best prices on furniture, appliances, mattresses, and more. And buy with no interest financing. Shop Boulevard Home, because home is who we are.
Today's game is brought to you by Findlay Subaru, Honolulu Grill, Nets on Fire, and Intermountain Sports Performance.
Start of the fourth quarter, Thunder lead. They need to try to hold on to this one as the Tigers, a little bit of a rally there to end the third.
Tried to go behind the back, got a little too fancy and threw it out of bounds. It was a rally, Caden.
It was a rally.
But they only cut the lead by 1 going in. It was 12 going into the third quarter. It's 11 right now. So it felt like a bigger rally than it actually was.
Ben Chase goes in strong. No whistle there with a lot of body contact, and the Thunder fans are letting the officials have it as R.J. Kemp goes around. Doesn't get that one to go. Looked like it had a chance. But the Thunder rebound and take control of the offense. Holbrook sees a lane to the basket, goes inside, kicks it back out. And there's Jack Openshaw doing what he does best.
That's his game. Excellent spin move. Callum Hughes had nothing for it. He went to the left hand. Beautiful by the big man.
Brigham Kemp on the drive down to the baseline. Has to go outside with it. R.J. Hurst will pull the 3. No. Tipped and into the hands of Holbrook. Stolen away by Kemp. He gets it back. No. Stolen away again. This time by the Thunder. Here comes Holbrook. Dumps it off. Here's Andrus. Blocked away. On the offensive rebound is Chase, and he puts it in for 2.
Those are the hustle plays that Desert Hills have been making all night, that Hurricane has been making, but just not quite as many. The trailing, the offensive rebound, the putback.
Tipped away, almost stolen there by Colton Andrus.
I will say I am noticing too, the intensity is getting a little bit more, even though it's a 15-point game. You see a few more stare downs, you see a little bit more bumping here and there. The teams are letting each other know that, hey, we will not go quietly into the night.
That's right. So Hurricane in control of it here, and it's Stout at the top of the key, trying to find somewhere to go, swings it around. It's Kemp now. He drives it inside, looking to draw a foul. No, the officials are letting him play here in the fourth quarter, but Stout's able to control it back. Gubler pumps outside, shot clock violation. Gotta be careful about that.
I don't even know if the Hurricane Tigers knew that the shot clock was running down.
No, Gubler's more worried about the spacing on the floor, not the clock above the backboard.
35 seconds, that's how long they have. Should be plenty of time to run through the offense.
Holbrook, good spin move. Lost a little bit of a handle on the ball, so they reset with the offense. And it's Ben Chase to Openshaw. Openshaw up high at the perimeter. Down inside to Chase, off the glass, no. Chase gets his own rebound, goes down with the ball. And the Tigers are able to steal it away. Here they go, R.J. Hurst, wide open 3, yes!
In transition 3, Desert Hills, or is it?
Timeout taken.
A little bit of chippiness between the teams as well. Yeah. The referee kind of had to get in the middle of it there. Hurricane takes the timeout, cut the lead to 12 with 5:30 left in the fourth quarter.
Gonna take a halftime out, so we'll keep it right here. But I want to show you something here, Chris. Let's take a look back at these stats that we started the game with. Season stats, points per game for Hurricane is 67. They're sitting at 49 for the Thunder, 37 right now for the Tigers. They're about 30 points shy of their season average.
I don't have the official stats in front of me either, but I feel like that assist number may actually be flipped between the two teams as well. I feel like Desert Hills has done a much better job distributing, running the offense, assisting. At times, Hurricane feels a little bit stuck, not as much movement, not as much as many assists. And yeah, so those intriguing how this game has gone.
Absolutely.
I came into it all hyped up about the Hurricane Tigers and how maybe they're back in Region 9 in the Thunderdome. But Desert Hills is like, nah, this is our place. We're going to show you that we're the team.
That's right. Quickly on the inbound, almost losing control of it there was Mason Rasmussen. But Chase is able to control it now for the Thunder. Here's Holbrook, picked up by Gubler. Bringing it back out is Andrus. Andrus to Openshaw, who gets double teamed and fouled. The foul's going to go against McCauley. Or no, they're going to give the foul to number 30, Tyson Stout, who's going to pick up his first.
Not a big fan of fouling the big man that far out on the perimeter. He's not going to do anything out there except probably give it off to somebody. No reason. Maybe you're trying to make something happen, but still not a real good foul, I don't think.
Inbound goes to Openshaw. Now to Chase. Chase on the drive. Pump fakes. And a little hesitation gets it to go, but no. Draws the foul instead. So Chase goes to the line. He'll shoot 2. First one's good. (50-37). 5 minutes left to play.
Working our way halfway through the fourth quarter. We're getting into the depths and the dark days of the fourth quarter here for the Hurricane Tigers to really make a run and get back into this.
And it's not entirely out of hand as R.J. Hurst goes up here with a good bucket. But it's far enough away that they got to put in a lot of work.
Probably going to see a little desperation from the Hurricane Tigers on defense. Taking a few more chances. There's an excellent play right there.
Missed shot by the Thunder, and Kemp's going to go quick in transition. Tries to put on the brakes.
Sorry, I'm talking when you're talking, man. I'm just excited.
It's an exciting game.
Friday night, high school basketball, the Thunderdome.
Kemp picks up the handle, trying to find a way to get a shot off. Goes, scoops it under, and is going to get fouled hard. This has been a physical game of basketball here as Ben Chase is on the deck.
Faked right, faked left, faked right, faked left, went up and under, got fouled.
So shooting 2 will be Brigham Kemp. A fairly quiet night for him.
He has picked up his intensity noticeably in the second half.
That one good. You know, they made it a single-digit deficit earlier, but it's back to double and has been for a while.
Got that huge three-pointer at the end of the third quarter from Springer. That was it, Springer?
Yes. I believe so. But then the Tigers answered back pretty well. There's another made free throw there by Brigham Kemp. Holbrook picked up full court by Quinn Gubler. Gets it across and will hand it off to Rasmussen, who goes to Openshaw. Openshaw picked up by McCauley. Callan Hughes is on the bench here. And a quick pass outside into the lane. Openshaw up and good. McCauley had to go help out on defense, left Openshaw wide open.
What I was talking about earlier is the Tigers have to take a few more chances to quickly get back into this game, and Thunder took advantage of it.
R.J. Hurst throws up an air ball there, and the crowd's going to let him hear it. And it's going to be Thunder basketball. 53-41, Thunder lead with 3:53 left to go.
We are at that point where they do have to start taking chances on defense, and maybe every once in a while throwing up some three-pointers like that are not a good idea.
And the timeout is taken. We'll take a quick one ourselves. Again, 53-41, Thunder lead here on the Fan Sports Network Insider Boulevard home game of the week.
You could wander around a warehouse store forever and never find the one thing that can make all the difference. A helpful face? Now that's something to consider. Everything your local Bucks Ace stands for is written on our faces. Welcoming, neighborly, knowledgeable. When you're in need of a helpful face, visit one of our 3 Southern Utah locations.
At Intermountain Sports Performance, we've been training athletes for over 20 years, and we guarantee your athlete will improve speed, agility, explosive power, and reduce the risk of injury while working with the most qualified and experienced team in Southern Utah. Find us on Instagram at sportsperformance_IH to learn more.
From bold statements to subtle compliments, Wilkinson's House of Lighting will help you more fully enjoy all the different spaces in your home. Find us online at shopwilkinsons.com or come in and see what's new. 88 East, 1160 South, just off Main.
Welcome back in, everybody. It's your Boulevard home game of the week. 3:43 left to go. Thunder lead 53-41. Just coming down to the wire here. And the Tigers, not a lot of time left. You got to start making some stops and getting some buckets. As they go full court pressure here. Good move there by Springer to get into the lane. He's going to go with the left hand all the way. What a play by Springer.
Untouched, straight to the hoop.
Driving on the baseline, kicked out. It's Hurst. He'll take the three. That's going to be no good. Rebounded here by the Thunder. Holbrook brings it up top. He's got an open lane to the basket. Some body contact and one. It's going to send him to the line. On the replay here.
Makes an amazing move straight to the hoop. Nobody helping out when he goes to the hoop. And one. Let's see if he can convert. Not what the Hurricane Tigers were looking for.
They've extended this lead now, 57-41. Make it 58-41. 17-point lead. They had it down to 11, if I'm not mistaken. And it is now ballooned.
Had it down to 8 in the third quarter, and that's about the closest they've gotten.
Yep, after that horrible second quarter with only 2 points scored, missed shot there. And desperation mode. Openshaw misses the open layup. Deep three, Stout, no. He sent that one from the parking lot. Holbrook puts on the brakes, goes back outside. Rasmussen on the drive. Tries to split through some defenders, misses it. Openshaw fighting for a rebound. It goes back into the hands of Rasmussen. And out of bounds, it will be Tiger basketball. Desert Hills, 2 minutes and 20 seconds away from getting their second win in region. And Hurricane looking for their first loss. Spin move, going up with it, no. But fouled, gonna head to the line. Here's RJ Hurst.
Desert Hills, I think, can smell blood in the water right now. We're getting down to it. They're starting to feel like this could be their game. 17-point lead with 2:10 remaining.
And that one's good. Some substitutions come in for both teams. 2:10 left to go here. Hurricanes still feeling like they've got a chance. They're fighting to the bitter end. Second made free throw by Hurst. Hurst has been one of the brighter spots in this offensive game. Made big time three, couple of threes. And a foul against Quinn Gubler. Not into the bonus yet, so they'll take this one out of bounds in front of the Tiger bench.
Tigers going to go full court press as much as possible, try to upset the apple cart that is the Desert Hills Thunder offense. I say that and they sort of step back a little bit.
Thunder working the ball up top. It's Terry with the left hand, kicking back around. Chase into the right corner. Tiger defense just seems like they can't keep up with it right now. Thunder aren't taking the shots, but they could. They're open.
Those were 2 open threes.
Instead, they settle for Chase taking a layup down low. So a 17-point lead, 60-43 here in a timeout. Again, this just feels like the Thunder are trying to put this one away. We'll take a timeout. When we come back, we're going to be wrapping up this game with 1:34 left to go. Again, Desert Hills 60, Hurricane 43 on the Fan Sports Network.
Fabulous Freddy's is the locals' choice for a full-service car wash. It's fast. Have your car washed in just 20 minutes or less. Fabulous Freddy's always keeps it clean inside and out with 2 Southern Utah locations as well as in Vegas, Lehigh, and Sandy.
Relatives coming to visit, not enough room, or maybe you're looking to host a family reunion and need a house with a pool. Well, Red Rock Vacation Rentals has got you covered. From 2-bedroom condos to 10-bedroom luxury homes, they truly have something for everyone. Plan your perfect getaway or staycation. Visit St. George, Utah vacationrentals.com. Final minute 34 left to play. Tigers have possession. 60-43. Going inside to Kemp. Kemp backs up, puts it up, and that's good from 5 feet. Full court pressure from the Tigers against the Thunder. 15-point game with 1:09 left to go. They got to get it across half-court line, and they do, just in time. Bump foul, that'll go against, I believe that's going to be Ty Gubler.
About 60 minutes ago, if you would have told me that Desert Hills was going to be up by 15 with a minute left in this game, I would have thought you were a little bit off your rocker. But they have been the more intense team. Speaking of shoe game.
Yeah, we got some good shoe game
Mason
down there.
Rasmussen wearing pink.
I like it.
That's nice. It's
I
not
like
even
it.
October.
There you go.
Beautiful. I love me some pink.
Well, they don't play
sneakers.
basketball in October, so you got to do it at some point.
You got to do the pink in December.
That's
Excellent.
right. Brigham Kemp bounced it off his foot, is able to get it back. Into the corner for the 3 goes Hirsch. That's no good. Rebounded by the Thunder. They got a quick 3-on-2. And they get it on the fast break with Freeman Springer. Back up to an 18-point lead as Kemp's going to drive inside, kicks out. Hirsch takes the 3 again. He's been off a little in this 4th quarter. Quinn Gubler takes one, and he gets that one to go. And a timeout taken by the Thunder with 22.5 left to go. And the Desert Hills Thunder are going to wrap this one up and again improve to 7 wins on the season. Findlay Subaru star of the game, we were talking about it. Jack Openshaw's looking pretty good out there.
I also like Ben Chase. I like his energy. He's a big man-ish.
He's a lanky man. He's a Kevin Durant.
Thank you, lanky. I love that term from Ben Chase. Active on defense. He can shoot from the perimeter. I like that. Openshaw is just a beast inside, though. If I saw him walking down the street, I'd think he was in college.
I mean,
like a full-grown man out there.
Definitely doesn't portray himself as a high schooler, we'll say that.
No.
He's definitely got the size. On the opposite side, though, Hurricane, they've been feisty. I'm really glad to see that Hughes was able to come back. I mean, he went down hard early in this game.
And I feel like that was a little bit of a moment where it felt like Hurricane got a little off their game. I mean, he came right back, but it was like, oh man, here we go. And they got down big early, and they haven't really ever recovered. The closest they got was, I think, 8 in the third quarter.
Inbound comes in, and a foul quickly. That'll send Freeman Springer to the line.
Are we going to do the foul game with 21 seconds here? Is that what's happening?
I mean, at this point, the game's out of hand, but I think Hurricane right now, why not attempt at the very least, practice your end of game.
Yeah.
You know, close kind of an end of game situation. I know it's not close, but you can at least practice it.
I will say too, I want a little bit more out of the Desert Hills student section.
That's room for improvement.
They have the matching Santa hats. They've been standing the whole time. There's a lot of them, but the only time I've heard a lot of noise from them is on air balls from the Hurricane Tigers.
That's fair. Made the second, missed the first. 64-48. Now, how many of them are gone on Christmas break already?
Well, there's a lot of them still here, though, and maybe their brain is already on Christmas break. All
there
right?
you go.
They're like, we got to go to the game, we got to support our team, but I just want to know what Santa Claus is bringing.
That's right. That's right. Kemp takes it from 3. That's no good. 12 seconds. Rebounded by the Thunder. They got to get it across the half-court line still, and they do. So they should be able to just dribble this one out. Final score as the Tigers, well, maybe final score. Okay, he missed it. RJ Hurst took a 3 at the end there, but he missed it. Final score, 64-48.
Early season, big statement win from the Desert Hills Thunder. The Hurricane Tigers, number 3 in the RPI. Desert Hills Thunder down significantly more, and they come back. And they take it to them in the Thunderdome. Final score 64-48. Got a shout out to our cameraman, Nathan Nelson. You hear his voice every day on From the Bleachers, but working the camera tonight. Stealing my chair, I can't sit down. Also got a shout out, by the way, to Devin Dixon. The Drive with Devin Dixon, not on the call tonight. His daughter performed at halftime. And Devin is just being a dad tonight.
That's
just
right.
Watching the game, living the life while you and I are up here having a good time calling the game on the Fan Sports Network. Final score again, Desert Hills Thunder 64, Hurricane Tigers 48. Do we want to get into the awards right now, or do you want to take a break and come back?
We'll take a quick break, and then when we come back, Johnson Pediatric Dentistry post-game show. Stick around.
Nets on Fire is the place to hoop in Southern Utah. Elevate your game with group or individual training with elite coaching. Hustle to netsonfire.org to learn more and see why so many rising stars hoop at Nets. Nets on Fire, building champions on and off the court.
When it comes to your child's teeth, Dr. Cody and his experienced staff at Johnson Pediatric Dentistry are game changers. So when it comes to checkups, a toothache, or any problem with your kid's teeth, call experienced veteran Dr. Cody Johnson at Johnson Pediatric Dentistry, 628-0511.
Today's game is brought to you by Wilkinson's House of Lighting, The Ring, Jersey Mike's, and Coral Canyon Golf Course.
Johnson Pediatric Dentistry post-game show from the Thunderdome. Desert Hills Thunder taking down the Hurricane Tigers tonight, 64-48. That is Caden Formaster. My name is Chris Nelson. You want to talk stars of the game and all that, or do you want to take a loop, so to speak, around Region 9 basketball and go with some other scores?
Let's quickly take a loop around Region 9 basketball real quick, give you some score updates. Last I saw Crimson over Cedar 60-46. So we're looking at a very similar game. 64-48 was the final score here with the Thunder getting the win. And then 55-49, Pineview leads over Snow Canyon right now, and they're going to get the win. We'll see what that final score ends up being, but there's only 18 seconds left. I don't think they're coming back from a 6-point deficit with 18 seconds. So looks like Pineview, Desert Hills, Crimson Cliffs are all going to get the win tonight. Let's talk a little bit, though. Yes, let's talk about our Findlay Subaru star of the game. You kind of mentioned 2 names, Ben Chase, Jack Openshaw. I'm leaning more towards the big man. He did really well against another big man tonight in Callum Hughes.
The pre-game, I talked about Callum Hughes, keeping Callum Hughes off of the glass. Callum Hughes from the Hurricane Tigers. And I feel like they did that, and Openshaw just looked like the better number 5 in the game, the better center. he had some great plays. He had some times where he was down on the low block and he dished out for some great threes. So I'm going to go with you. Even though Ben Chase was a difference maker, I'm going to give it to the big man. Let's go.
I
Start
like
of
it.
the game.
There you go.
Mr. Openshaw.
Let's go sub of the game here.
Also, by the way, Jack Openshaw sounds like a movie character.
It really does.
Sounds like somebody that's that like, you know, is a Jack Reacher character
There
or something.
you go.
Jack Openshaw?
He sounds like he could be a spy.
A spy?
I like it. I like it.
Just a bad mamma jamma taking people down.
I like it. Let's talk about our Jersey Mike's sub of the game. Go to Jersey Mike's. Get it Mike's way. Jersey Mike's sub of the game. Couple of options here. I really like some of the energy that was brought by Luke Terry.
I was going to go with Luke Terry as well.
He was a good facilitator. He didn't get a lot in the scoring game, but he was a good facilitator.
Played a lot of great defense, showed a lot of energy in the offensive end, had some good assists, just came in, and that's what you need from your guys off the bench is a little bit of a spark. You don't want to lose that momentum when you bring those guys in, and I feel like Terry was the guy. So our sub of the game.
There you go. All right, let's talk about our Appliance Wholesalers Plus Playmaker play of the game. I will say there's no play that really sticks out to me too much. There were a few decent ones where the Desert Hills Thunder were able to just kind of take apart the defense and find just good shots, whether it was getting the ball down low, kick out. One specifically, they'd been going to Openshaw over and over and over again. Openshaw decides to quick outlet to, I believe it was Chaz Holbrook, and he pulled the three and nailed it. And it was moments like that's how a good team continues to find scoring. You know, if you're going continuously to one guy over and over and over again, the defense will figure it out. But they were able to go with that kick out three and continue to take apart that Hurricane Tiger defense.
Okay, I got the moment. All right, this was the moment where Hurricane had cut it to 8. We're at the end of the third. They have some momentum. They have a lot of energy, and I cannot remember. I'm super sorry. It was either Chaz Holbrook or it was Freeman Springer hit the three right here in front of the Desert Hills student section, turned and looked at the student section. They went crazy. They were up by 11.
That was Springer.
The momentum swung right back to Desert Hills, and I feel like that is the play of the game right there.
I love it. I like that. We'll go with that one.
Hurricane Tigers never really recovered. They were coming back. They had great momentum, and he hit that three, and it was like, oh, man.
Yep.
Oh, man. There
well,
we go.
That'll do it for us. We appreciate you joining us here on the Fan Sports Network and inside of our Boulevard Home Game of the Week. It's been a fun game. This is our final broadcast before we wrap up and take off Christmas break ourselves, so we will be back with more of our broadcast here at the Fan Sports Network and your Boulevard Home Game of the Week.
Just got a shout out, a text message from Double D that said, "Good call, guys."
Very
Thanks,
good.
Double D. You're
Thank
the
you,
man.
buddy.
It means a lot coming from you. My first time on the call for high school basketball. I'm loving it. Caden, you're amazing. The Thunderdome was electric and a lot of fun. I hope all these kids go have a great time. I hope they get everything they want from Santa. And then we'll be back in January with more Region 9 basketball right here on the Fan Sports Network.
That's right. That's right. All right, well, from all of us, appreciate you, Chris Nelson, Caden Formaster, and on the camera, Nathan Nelson. Appreciate you joining us here on the broadcast this evening. Have a good night, everybody.
Welcome to the Back Nine. We bring the world's best courses to you. Elevate your game at any time with 24/7 access to top-tier golf technology and expert PGA instructors available. Back Nine Golf is a place to improve your swing for all ages. Join us today.